Hello, I'm Connor.
I'm Nolan.
And I'm Shannon.
And this is Degen Bets. Welcome to episode number 8, NFL Week 8. We got a lot to talk about today. Before we get into the conversation, make sure you guys give us a follow on all the social media. We've been saying it every freaking week now. It's going to be at Who Are You Pod. This podcast is under the Who Are You sphere, umbrella, whatever you want to call it. So at Who Are You Pod on all social medias, the YouTube channel, Who Are You Podcast. You guys will be able to find it under the playlist for Degen Bets. But today, like I said, NFL Week 8, it has been a crazy couple of weeks. The bets have not been fucking hitting.
It's been great.
It's been sad. It's been sad for your boy over here. I mean, Nolan said he was able to cash out last week, at least made a little bit of money, but there's just been so many just ass beatings.
There has been a lot.
It's just been crazy to see what's going on. Obviously, the Jaguars got fucking worked last week.
They did, bro. They got the brake speed off their ass.
It's just like, dude, what are we freaking doing?
It was ugly, man. It was bad, dude. Brad, what's his name? What's their quarterback again?
Stafford or Lawrence?
Stafford. He threw 5 touchdowns, bro.
Yeah, dude. And then we were talking about before we started the podcast, our wide receivers can't catch the ball.
No, they can't.
We lead the league in drop passes. And a lot of people like to blame it on Lawrence. Lawrence has not been perfect this year. He likes to airball shit, or he likes to throw some freaking hospital balls. Mm-hmm. We all know that. But it's crazy that we're paying these guys $20 million to catch the ball. Obviously, I'm not an NFL player here. But for BTJ, I think 50% of the throws to him this year, 50% of them have been dropped.
He dropped a big 4th down one, too.
Yeah, man.
So it just hurts.
And a lot of them are right in his hands.
Yeah, and then our defense just looks disheveled. I'm not going to hate, even though this has sucked. Wingard's been getting burnt, bro. It's been bad.
They need to trade for his safety, like, ASAP.
Our safeties, like Wingard, every single time there's this long pass, it's just, Devontae Adams got 3 touchdowns last week. When the fuck does that ever happen with him?
They had 2 of the rookies scored a touchdown too, bro. It was just embarrassing. They beat our ass, dude.
It was hard to see. Are the Jags frauds this season, Nolan? That's the big question.
I still don't think they're frauds. They've played 2 really good back-to-back teams. I was really hoping that would have been to get a huge win back in London, where our other home games are essentially. But I don't think we're frauds just yet. If we come out to when we play the Raiders after this bye week and we look like shit, then yes, we are frauds.
Yeah, man. No, I agree with you. It's just Jacksonville just needs to find their identity. I feel like that's the thing that's really been the problem. You remember the game against the Chiefs, right? Obviously, I'm bringing this game up. They would go to the line and show what kind of a play that they think they're going to run, and then they would do the whole shift and completely change the play. Mm-hmm. And that was every single down. I don't know why we moved away from that, because that would throw every defense off. We do have some what are they called, motions and everything, but I feel like they really moved away from the amount of motions, the amount of change of looks for the defense, and we need to get that under reps. Obviously, there's that video of Liam Cohen, saying it's on him. It's not 100% on him.
No, it's definitely not.
I will not say that. There's been blown coverages, drop passes, our running game, our offensive line.
They got to get the running game back on track. That's one of the big problems, too.
Well, our freaking offensive line's kind of been getting dismantled. We lost our center a couple weeks back, a little bit ago. It's just been rough.
Strange hasn't been playing as well.
That's true.
He's been out since, I believe, the 49ers game, so that doesn't fucking help at all.
You know who I'd be okay with seeing getting traded? Brown.
Oh, okay.
I'm tired of him, bro. Yeah. Like, he'll make one big catch and that's it. There's nothing else. You good over there? You need help?
It's getting loose, homie.
Getting loose?
There we go.
Sorry,
guys.
No, you're good. But yeah, man, it's looking tough right now. I'm not saying we're frauds. I feel like if we were more the 5-2, like we got that Cincinnati game won, the 2 losses wouldn't be too big of a deal, because those are 2 back-to-back, probably like deep in the playoff teams. So I guess we'll see what happens.
I just don't want that Cincinnati game to come back and bite us in the ass when it comes to winning losses for a wild card spot, because it's looking like the Colts could possibly run away with this right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're lucky that Flacco wasn't on that team at that time as well. Yeah. Shannon was in there. We were out of town last week. We went out to what's it called? Universal. I couldn't think of the place. And I'm sitting there. There's nothing sadder than being in a hotel lobby getting a continental breakfast and sitting there watching the Jags games getting their ass beat, bro.
That was tough. That was just an ugly ass game.
I was pissed off for the rest of Sunday. I was so freaking angry.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of games last week. Let's see, like, who all lost. That Tampa Bay game was tough to watch.
And then Mike Evans goes out and breaks his collarbone.
That does suck, man.
Another guy I got down in fantasy again. I just got him back.
Oh, no.
I don't even think he had a catch before that.
Let's
before
talk.
he went out.
The one game that was crazy was that New York Giants versus the freaking Broncos, dude.
Bro, the Broncos scoring 33 points in the fourth quarter is insane.
Yeah.
To win the game.
To win the game.
That was nasty, man. And then the Giants released that backup kicker that they had. The dude, he got kicked off.
He's missing the PATs.
Well, he missed PATs. He missed 2 extra points in the game as well. It was terrible. But Bo Nix and all of them are really coming out there and putting their nuts on the table, to be 100% honest with you.
He did, bro.
Like, he's coming out there. He ran 1 touchdown in, and I don't know what the celebration was that he was doing, but he was pretty hyped up running around the field. To score, Shan, 33 points in the fourth quarter. Has that ever happened before? I don't know if that...
I don't believe, and that was the game I needed to cash out in after, dude. So I was watching that shit heavy.
No one was sitting here like, please. But the Giants are looking good, though.
They are.
Scadabo's looking good. Dart's out there. He can throw the ball, and he's actually pretty quick. It's interesting to see him running a lot more as well. Who else lost last week?
Arizona did almost beat Green Bay.
They did. That was actually a lot closer of a game than I think everybody thought.
Definitely.
And Cincinnati beat Pittsburgh last week. The freaking, what they call that game? It was like the oil game or something.
Yeah, the battle of the 41-year-olds.
Dude, that's tough, bro.
Joe Flacco was balling out.
I mean, when you have Jamar Chase on your freaking...
T. Higgins, dude, all these guys.
But it was this... I think Jamar Chase had 16 catches that game.
He had like 23 targets. He like broke the record for everything, essentially receiving-wise.
It was the same fucking thing. Every play, it was Jamar Chase would fake an in and go out, and he would just hit him on the sideline, just down the field. What's up?
So the Broncos are the only team that has that total, but they're the second highest.
Okay.
The first highest is... the Lions in 2007, they scored 34 points in one quarter.
Matthew Stafford and Megatron is what I'm guessing is what happened there, right? Is that who it was? Does it say?
Let me click on it.
I think Stafford might have been a couple years after that.
Was he after that?
Yeah.
I guess 2007 is still
or maybe
pretty...
he might have been. Because I think...
He's been in the league for 20 years? So what?
Been for a while.
I think it's been 20 years for him, so that would make sense, right? Because we're in 2025, so 2005.
What?
I was just seeing if you had the...
I was reading. I don't know how accurate this is.
It's okay.
But anyways, 33 points is insane.
Yeah, wild game. Who else? Washington got their ass beat.
Yeah.
He's hurt too. Jaden Daniels I think it was a hamstring this time. It wasn't just his knee. So I think
it didn't look good.
Yeah, so he's injured. He's not playing this week. It is officially Marcus Mariota coming in for Week 8. And who are they playing this week? Washington's playing...
They play Kansas City on Monday night.
That's right.
And they're going to get their dicks kicked in. The spread's already pretty high.
It's going to be a tough game for them.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I didn't know how accurate it was because this is talking about like in 1945 and 1950, there was like 41 points scored by teams in one quarter. So
back in those days, it wouldn't surprise me. It's okay.
Maybe it was just talking about like recent.
I gotcha. And then Philly looked like they figured something out last week as well.
Throw the ball.
AJ Brown is officially out this week. I got that notification about 30 minutes ago before we started the podcast.
Well, thank God, because we play each other this weekend in fantasy.
Oh, you want to talk about fantasy, do you?
No.
What do you think about that Vidal pickup?
Fuck Vidal, dude. I had him last. I picked him up off of waivers before last week, and he goes out and gets me 7 points because he had like 25 or 30 the week prior.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's about to ball out. And then it was just horrible. So I dropped his ass, and then you pick him up, and he runs all over the Minnesota Vikings.
I think he got me like 20-something points last night, and me and Nolan are playing against each other this week.
I was pissed, dude. I was fuming. And then Keenan Allen would be in for like one play and get a catch, and then he'd be out for like the next 6 or 7 plays.
He's an old man, bud.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Recovery time takes longer.
I just have no wide receivers. That's why I'm trying to make big trade moves.
Same.
Yeah. Yep, and then Atlanta lost last week. They're looking a little rough themselves. Seattle's still just out there firing, bro. Just Smith and Jigba is just a monster.
He is, bro.
I don't have him in this week. Talk about Las Vegas, bro. Las Vegas 31 or 34 to zip.
I know.
They took Mahomes out for the whole fourth quarter.
That's embarrassing.
I think KC's back, buddy.
I agree.
And now
I totally agree. I'm glad we got our win against them before they were here.
That's what I'm saying. With Rasheed Rice and all the whole list of players that they have. Who's their freaking running back? Pacheco,
who runs angry as hell.
He literally looks like an angry toddler when he's running.
Cracks concrete when he runs.
He does.
Insane,
he's the most when his legs are going against the ground. I know there is like divots in the floor whenever they're done with that game. It's crazy. Carolina's on a 3-game winning streak right now.
They got a winning record.
What's going on now?
Bryce Young is out this week, and the Red Rocket is starting Andy Dalton.
Good old Andy Dalton, man. He's been in the league originally a Cincinnati Bengal quarterback back in the days of Ocho Cinco and Green.
AJ Green. Forgot about that guy.
Throwback days,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Indianapolis is still going off, just being nuts, dude. They're the scariest team in the NFL, in my opinion, right now.
They got one of the best offenses, dude. Jonathan
Taylor
is balling out, dude.
Nasty.
He has more 3-touchdown games than certain offensives do like all year, essentially.
Yeah.
I saw a weird stat like that.
And then, what is it as well? Warren, friggin' their tight end, dude. Yeah. He's a guy that you can just throw down every single week on the bet. He's going to score that touchdown.
He's going to get you one,
at least one. Yeah. We'll see what happens, but 99% of the time, Green Bay's looking all right. They're not anything crazy, like you said. Arizona was out there, and they had freaking Brissett out there, the quarterback.
Jacoby Brissett,
dude. Talk about a throwback right there. New England beat the dog shit out of Tennessee, even though Tennessee has started that game up like 14-3. It was a little scary. It was
competitive for sure.
Well, for the first quarter,
yeah,
and then
it went downhill quick.
The rest of the game happened. Yeah. They were like, "It's time we're gonna just put you out."
Well, there was
quick.
that really bad fumble by Cam Ward where he went to throw it, it just didn't go anywhere.
It went into the back. It fell on the ground. The guy picked it up, and he just looked at him.
I know the D tackle just pushed his ass over and picked the ball up and went on his way into the end zone.
There's nothing worse than that one. I think it was the Patriots play against Las Vegas when they were trying to do the shuttle passes and everything, and he throws it to it wasn't Chris Jones, who's the freaking defensive tackle or defensive lineman. He catches the ball, pushes Max Jones into the ground, just ran that bitch in. Yeah, so crazy week. I did have some notes for this game coming up. We can just go ahead and go through the games, and I'll pretty much bring them up for each team as we go. Yep, go ahead, Shannon.
All right, starting us out this week, we have the 49ers playing the Texans.
I like the 49ers winning this one a lot.
Yep.
They're also the underdog on this, so I'm definitely taking that. The spread was at +1.5, so I'm going with the spread on this one. Houston does not look very good offensively. They just look really bad, and I believe Brock Purdy is starting this week.
He is not.
Oh, he's not?
He is not.
I thought, oh shit, I saw him practice him, but damn. But I'll ride with Mac Jones.
Yeah, I say to be honest with you, I'll ride with him too.
I'll ride with Mac Jones. And it's National Tight Ends Day will be this Sunday, so George Kittle's going to get him one or two probably.
Yes, sir.
I like San Francisco winning this one a lot on the road, even though Houston's a hard place to play.
It is. And for your information, Shannon, on National Tight End Day last year, I think every team's tight end scored a touchdown last year.
Well, that's good because my fantasy team is tight end heavy. So
your team's looking a little rough. Your team's looking a little rough, my dear.
We don't need to talk about the scores. I'm just saying
that ass whooping that came out last week was a little aggressive. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you.
You're so rude.
How bad did you lose by?
A lot.
Like 30 points.
Oh.
No,
I had multiple players go off for like 30-point games.
It might have been more than 30 points, but it was the biggest blowout award.
Oh shit.
On fantasy. If that tells you anything.
And
you're proud of that.
Your boy is also number one in the league right now. Nothing to talk about. Nothing too crazy here.
I'd be number one if all my players didn't get hurt still. I thoroughly believe that.
Yeah, if my player scored 50 points every single week,
the fuck up.
He probably would be number one. I do agree with you on the San Francisco take, though. I think they're looking a lot better. They're getting healthier on that side of things. Were you going to take that spread?
I'm going to take the spread on that, yeah.
Okay. And did you go over the over-under on that one? You're good.
Sorry, guys, on that one. The over's at 41.5. I will take the over on this one. McCaffrey's playing out of this world right now. He looks like his old self. I'm taking the over on this.
He's the most non-talked about running back right now, which is crazy because he's having a killer season. But he's on San Francisco, which is kind of, even though they've been winning, I don't understand how they're not getting some of the respect, especially with having their backup quarterback in for most of the season so far. Also with having a bunch of players hurt, like Jawan Jennings was their starting number one wide receiver. Ricky Pearsall's still out.
Yeah, he's been out.
Brock Purdy's out. It's crazy to see McCaffrey even being able to stay healthy this year, which is cool. It's cool to see him come back because I wasn't going to touch him with a 10-foot pole.
I guess he got all that rest last year, not even playing that much, so maybe that helped out.
No, he went to Germany and got shot up with some shit. He got whatever this shit they gave freaking Wolverine, the antimandium or some shit. They shot his ass up.
I will say I'm a McCaffrey fan, but
I am too.
I hope he doesn't do well this week. Just put that out there.
Who do you play this week?
Miss Jennifer.
Oh, playing Nolan's mom.
Yeah.
It's going to be an
Yeah,
aggressive
the battle
week.
of the households here.
Did you see that slick comment Shannon put in the group chat?
What'd you say?
I said, you trying to drop any of those wide receivers soon?
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah.
No, I'm talking about what you said with Seth.
Oh, so Todd tried coming after me.
Yeah.
And it was like, Seth said this. And I was like, oh, what, your little boy can't speak for himself?
And then my mom chimed in.
And then
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
Lori was like, don't talk about my baby boy that way.
And then I come in at the end. I'm like, so that's a no.
Yep.
Protect Seth at all costs.
Protect
Yep.
Seth, even though he's losing this year. I'm taking that trophy from that that bedroom. It's probably gonna be sticky.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
I don't want that shit now.
Yeah, now that he said it,
What
it
is it?
ruined
You need a
it.
blue light on that thing, bro? You go over it?
yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna get a freaking Clorox wipe and wipe that thing down before I put it anywhere near the
Fucking
studio.
Pressure wash
Oh,
that
my
bitch, dude.
goodness.
Go ahead, Jay. What's the next game?
Oh, right. You went through yours?
Oh, I'm sorry. I do agree across the board with Nolan on this
Oh,
one.
okay.
Pretty much. It's just Houston's not that team this year. They're just not. Their offensive side is not clicking like it's supposed to. They lost like most of their wide receivers, and Nico Collins is out this week as well.
right, yeah.
Forgot to say that. It's just they're just kind of getting broken down left and right. I just think Houston's just going to kind of most likely get their ass beat. They'll probably score a touchdown or two. But I do agree with the spread. Over under 41.5. I will take the over because I think San Francisco is going to be kind of throwing some bombs down there.
All right. So then next up we have the Jets playing the Bengals.
Jets are going to get their ass beat again. I'm just going to say it every single week. I think this is going to be the first there's been an 0-17 team before, I believe. I think it was the freaking Lions, if I remember correctly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Jets are the Jets. They're done. They're
in shambles right now.
Literally, there's a video of Justin Fields doing a talk. He's talking to the media, and apparently, like the GM or like one of the owners just said he's terrible.
Yeah, the owner came out publicly said all that shit.
Yeah,
it looked bad.
and he found out about that while he was on the stand, and he's just like, well, I guess it is what it is, all this type of shit. It's like they're just in shambles, dude. Mm-hmm. Also, Breece Hall has not scored a single touchdown this year, not a single one. Sauce Gardner out. They're terrible, dude.
Garrett Wilson's out too this week, right?
Yeah, Garrett Wilson's out as well. So I think Cincinnati wins this handedly. 6.5 spread. I'll take that. I'll take that on the minus side. I think Cincinnati's going to beat the absolute dog shit out of them this week. What is it? 44.5 at my time of looking at the bets. The thing is, the 44.5 is a little high because I don't know if the Jets are going to score. That's
match up with them. Yeah,
that's the problem. So I'm gonna go on a under this week just because Cincinnati's coming off. They played Monday night, didn't they, against Pittsburgh? Right?
They played last Thursday.
Was it last Thursday? Okay,
yeah.
so not a short week, but I'm still gonna take the under on this just because I don't know how well the Jets are gonna score. And Cincinnati, I'm sure they're going to probably put everybody they can on Jamar Chase. So T. Higgins will probably open up somewhere, but I'm still going to take the under on that.
No, I think you're thinking really smart right now. Cincinnati, dude, if Flacco can keep playing this well, they have a good chance to win that division.
They do.
Say the Steelers lose this week and Cincinnati wins, they're only one game back all of a sudden.
That's true, and that's a divisional game, right?
You got the Ravens, they're 1-5 right now, so I mean they're going to pull that shit out of their ass. So I like Cincinnati a lot on this one. Like the spread at -6.5, I would take that. I agree with you on the under just because the Jets just can't score, man. They got nobody on offense right now. A player prop I would go for is Flacco 3 or more touchdown passes this week.
I could see that, especially with the way he's slinging that ball. He's turning back the clock, man.
I mean, dude, he's going to throw for like 275 every single week, it seems.
Yeah, and what would be crazy is like Joe Burrow comes back in the playoffs and just takes over. I'd be like, that's such bullshit.
Yeah.
Just comes in hot, even though that offensive line can't freaking hold anybody back.
And I know Jake Browning is fuming right now. Like Flacco after that game, he was like, "How can you not? This is so easy throwing to guys like this. I don't know how you could miss them."
Jake Browning was known for
Browning's in the corner just going like this motherfucker right here.
No, bro, he's like looking over the side real quick. He's like, do I jump or do I not?
Take the nets off.
He does the Jacksonville off the lights.
Fuck the bungee cord, man.
Yep. Okay, so then we have Browns versus Patriots.
Easy schedule, another W for the Patriots. I'm not saying they're going to beat their ass, but they're going to... I wouldn't touch the spread on this one, just a full touchdown. I would just take New England to win.
Yeah.
The over-under's at 40.5. I would take the over on this. Just Drake May's playing pretty lights out.
Him and what's their wide receiver? Diggs.
Diggs,
yeah.
yeah.
So he's reviving his career right now. because he just looked terrible in Houston and was injured the whole time.
He's having fun again, it looks like, too.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're just one of those sneaky teams right now, and they got Stevenson, the running back there. He's been actually kind of showing out a little bit, been scoring some touchdowns. He's been getting me some points on my team as well.
I mean, dude, they'll be 6-2 if they win this game.
I mean, I think they should win this game pretty handedly. I will agree with you on not taking that spread, because this is one of those times that Cleveland kind of like shows out like what they did against Green Bay, right? They just hold them to a low-scoring game. I do say that, but I am going to still take the over on this, 40.5. Drake May has been balling out. He hasn't shown me a reason why he's not. Not going to go out there and keep throwing that shit down the field. So, yeah, New England wins this, and I'll take the over at 40.5.
Smart.
Okay. So then we have the Giants playing the Eagles.
So this game here is interesting. New York won this game earlier this season. This is the second time they're playing in 3 weeks. So it is interesting. Obviously, that New York Giants game against Philly, that was just a really off game for Philly. I'm very much torn on this game. I really am. And A.J. Brown is out. I do think Saquon's going to have a little bit of a breakout game.
I need to.
Because I think he's been getting held back way too much. I say that, but then the offensive line for Philly is also pretty decimated. You know, a bunch of their main guys, what's his freaking name? Lane Johnson was injured for a while. I don't know if he's playing yet. Mailata hasn't been holding people back as well, like he's usually been doing.
Their center's been like in and out too.
That's true. So this is a very could go either way game. I don't think the Giants are going to take 2 from them this season. So I think Philly wins this game. I definitely think this will be a high scoring game. My time is 43.5 for the over under. I'm going to go over on that. I think this is going to be them just sending shit downfield, see what happens. I think Cam Scatterboo probably get 2 touchdowns in this game. I also think Saquon gets either 1 or 2 in this game as well. When it comes to the spread at 7.5, I am not touching that. I think that this is a big game right here. This is like if Philly loses twice to the Giants, that's a huge deal. People are gonna be losing their fucking shit. What do you think, Nolan?
So I agree with you. I think they're gonna split the series 1-1. And what's crazy is like 2 weeks ago when they played, Philly was, I believe, they were a touchdown favorite, and then they go to lose by like 17, which is insane. But I still wouldn't touch the spread on this one. I think Philly's they're back on track. They really did like amazing last week against the Vikings. Jalen Hurts was throwing the ball well. It's all just about, is Barkley going to finally show up?
I don't even think it's his fault though, to be honest with you.
I agree with that. Like, they're not giving him the ball enough too.
There you go. Yeah.
He hasn't had a lot of carries per games really. The what was that? 43.5. I would take the over on this too, because Jackson Dart with their offense, they've been scoring points. Even
without like a lot of their players, like Malik Neighbors is out. He's out for the whole year, and they're still finding ways to win. And Cam Scatterboo's just running through people's fucking faces, like we say every single week.
Now, do you think that big loss they gave up last week to Denver might carry on to this week and kind of derail them and just shit themselves for a couple weeks?
I don't know, man. I think Brian Dable, the coach for the Giants right now, I think he is playing for his job. So I think he is a lot more willing to take risks right now than I would say Sirianni is. Philadelphia Eagles fans, not hating on him, they're very much like if they lose a game, they want to fire him in 2 seconds, right?
They're over his ass.
So I think he's been getting stressed. I think they also are going to try to be cute with certain shit, like they do the tush push 3 times in a row and blah, 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 blah. They're going to
do not want to see that again.
No, they're going to do some cute shit, but it just depends on Jalen Hurts. He's not going to have a perfect quarterback rating every single week. And the Giants' defensive line can cut through that offensive line. So we're going to have to see how uncomfortable they make Hurts, see if they can get some rushes in on him, hit him a couple times, get in his head to really see what can happen. I still think Philly wins this game. But I could be like, it could be a last second touchdown or last second field goal kind of game.
I just don't see the Giants winning both games this year.
I agree.
This is in Philly. There's no way Philly's losing this game.
All right. So moving on, we have the Bears playing the Lions.
Nope.
No, I'm sorry, the Ravens.
Yes.
Shit, they probably wish they were playing the Lions because Lamar Jackson is back, baby.
Is he?
Lamar Jackson.
He's back, and it's time for them to turn up. 1-5 will be no more. They're going to go on a serious run, I do believe. I know the defense fucking sucks, but I guarantee that during this bye week, I hope they figured it out. They might have figured it out.
Okay.
The spread's at -6. I would take the spread on this. I think Baltimore is going to ball out this week. I really do.
Okay.
And the over-under's at 49.5. I would take the over on this.
Okay. Interesting.
I hope Henry balls out.
He should.
So I disagree.
You got Chicago?
I think Chicago's figuring some shit out, to be honest with you. Their coach, he's out there getting fiery as well. I'm not saying Caleb Williams is the best, but he's been balling out with some of these wide receivers. Who's their main wide receiver? Like Moore out there.
They got Adunze.
Adunze has been catching everything.
They got Colston Loveland at tight end. Swift has actually been playing really well the past couple of weeks. They finally were getting him involved in the offense.
Yeah, so I think Chicago's putting things together here. I think this is going to be very much a tester game. Because my first thought is Baltimore should win this game, right? This is Lamar Jackson's first week back in a couple, 4 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. I think he's going to be a little rusty getting back into the game. I think this is going to be another week one style where he's has to get that feeling back and see how healthy he actually is. Because if that hamstring is, he's healing up and doing his thing right. But if he comes out and tries to break off a big run, re-injures himself, which is a possibility with the hamstring because he's a very mobile quarterback. I just think Chicago sneaks this one out, to be 100% honest with you. I agree on the over. And on the spread,
you don't want to take it?
I'm going to take it. Chicago plus 240.
Okay.
I'm going to take it. I think this is going to be a big statement game for the Chicago Bears.
I just can't see Baltimore going 1-6.
They're terrible.
You never would have thought that.
They just
No.
But that's what I'm saying. Their defense is trash.
It is bad.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
And who do they have wide receiver wise on the freaking on Baltimore right now?
So they have Bateman, Zay Flowers, and then Hopkins.
That's right, they do. I forgot they had Hopkins. Yeah, man, I just don't see it happening. I think this is going to be one of those games. I think Chicago's going to make a statement. I think what's his name? The coach.
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson. I don't know why I have such a hard time with his name. Ben Johnson's going to come out there and get a little freaky with the play calls. So I think Chicago wins this game somewhat handedly. I'll take the over on the 49. I'll take the spread at 6.
Well, I'm glad we disagree on one, though. So that's
yeah, that was the one.
Yeah.
What about another? We have the Dolphins playing the Falcons.
We're going to agree on this one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There's no way Miami wins another game this year. There's no way. Tyreek's talking about possibly retiring right now. Tua fucking sucks. He's horrible.
Did you see the press conference where they were talking about players weren't showing up to players only meetings and shit?
It's like, bro, you forgot how to throw a football, man. I think he threw a pick 6 last week. He might have thrown 2.
Yeah.
And had I think he might have had 3 turnovers completely. Quinn Ewers came in the game.
Yeah.
It was that. I mean, they got their ass beat by the Browns.
Yeah.
Which is not a good look at all. I like Atlanta winning this one, getting back in the winning column after losing to San Francisco last week in the West Coast. The over-under's at 44.5. I would take the over on this one because I think Bijan Robinson is the second best running back in the league behind McCaffrey right now.
Jahmyr Gibbs, buddy.
That's right.
Actually,
yeah.
He's
the third. He's the third one. Yeah. He's the third. The spread's at -7.5. I would take the spread on this one. I feel like they're going to win by 10, 14 points, to be honest. I mean, Miami's just bad. We're just counting down the days right now till their coach gets fired.
I don't know how McDaniels isn't fired. He's terrible, dude.
He's bad.
He's terrible. The whole team's terrible. I know I was talking shit about the Jets. Miami needs to burn down and get that whole stadium saged. They need to get the bad juju away from that stadium because it's terrible. They're absolutely terrible. I agree across the board with you on this. Atlanta's gonna beat the dog shit out of them. Bijan Robinson 250-yard game. It's gonna be bad.
All right, so then next up we have the Bills playing against the Panthers.
I want to take Carolina so fucking bad on this.
I do too.
Dude, you know how crazy it would be for them to come out and beat freaking Buffalo? But got a little stat here for you. In the years that Josh Allen has played, he has never lost a game after a bye week in his whole tenure of being a Buffalo Bill.
And I think he's never lost 3 in a row either. His whole career.
That's true.
So does it break this time?
There's a first for everything.
Yeah.
I don't think it breaks. I think Josh Allen's been getting embarrassed by some of these losses and how they've been playing recently. So I think this is going to be a statement game for Buffalo. I think this is where Cook is going to come out there, get a couple touchdowns. I think Josh Allen might even run a couple of those bitches in. I don't know if Kincaid's playing right now. I know Dawson Knox is most likely. He's always in the mix. I think Buffalo's going to run away with this game. At my time of taking a look, it was 46 points for the over-under. I can see Carolina getting out there, scoring some touchdowns, especially with Rico Dowdle out there running that fucking ball, toting that rock. I'm going to take the over on this game. And when it comes to the spread, I'm not going to touch it this week because I can see Carolina coming out here and get a little fiery. I do think Buffalo wins this game, but it could be a lot closer than what people are thinking.
Yeah, I agree with you on this one. I don't trust the spread at all, mainly because Buffalo's defense really isn't that good, and this is probably going to be a game won by a field goal at the last second. Andy Dalton, though, he might have some magic left in him. So I would
the Red Rocket,
bro. There's no way that Josh Allen has another loss right now. I think they play the Chiefs in a couple of weeks, so they got to get on the right path. They're going to have to make a big trade for a wide receiver, I think, before the trade deadline ends.
Yeah, well, didn't they have Amari Cooper, and then he just like randomly retired or something?
He retired before like the season started and shit.
Yeah, I was looking for him in the fantasy roster, and I couldn't find him.
You're like, shit, fuck that guy. He won't be able to do anything now.
know, right?
They're missing people, man. Can you imagine Justin Jefferson on that freaking field, or Jamar Chase out there?
Yeah,
because Allen would just sling that ball down the field. He wouldn't even care where he puts it. It's just like he's down there. Let's see what happens. Because that's what Diggs was for him for a while until he started moving around the league a little bit. It's gonna be an interesting game. I wouldn't be mad to see Carolina win. I might just throw a little $1 bet on that, just because it's plus 300 right now. Get a couple bucks on that, see what happens.
There's just no way though. Buffalo's got to get right.
Yeah, I agree.
Josh Allen's the MVP of the NFL, of the National Football League. There's no way he's losing to the Panthers.
I agree.
He can't do it.
That is true. So then we have the Buccaneers playing the Saints.
So I know the Buccaneers right now are just. It feels like every wide receiver on that roster is injured. I mean, they kind of had to rush Ibuka back onto the field because he wasn't even like really meant to play last week after Mike Evans went down. But I would still feel pretty confident in the Bucs to win this game against New Orleans. I know it's a divisional game and it's at New Orleans, but I just don't trust Spencer Rattler as much as I trust Baker Mayfield, obviously. The over-under's at 46.5. I would take the over on this. So I know Tampa Bay played Detroit last week. It was one of the best offenses in the league. But Tampa Bay is still going to give up at least 2 to 3 touchdowns, and they can at least score 3. And they're going to sprinkle in a field goal or 2 in there. So I would take the over on this one. And then the spread at minus 3.5, I would not take the spread. I would just take Tampa Bay money line on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you on this. Like, Spencer Rattler, he's been showing some signs, though. I will give him, some respect. He's been able to make some crazy throws, but he's down to throw at least 2 interceptions a game. He's one of those guys, or he's going to get tackled and fumble the ball, some random bullshit. I agree with you on this. I think Tampa Bay is going to come out there. I think Baker is going to come out with an even bigger chip on his shoulder this week because that was embarrassing. The way they played against Detroit, man, it was terrible. And the thing is he had a bad game. He was overthrowing people. There was a lot of passes that could have been easy completions, could have been a quick little 40-yard catch, and he's just airballing these things. Or in the end zone, man. He missed multiple guys in the end zone that game. So I think he's going to come out there, be a little more sharp, put the team on his back. I do agree with the 46.5 over on this. As you were saying with the spread, I am going to take the spread on this. I think Tampa Bay is going to come out there. Even though they are injured, they still have a running game. They still have some guys out there they can throw the ball to. It could be even a no-name if Baker puts that ball right in the right spot, anybody's going to catch that shit and see what happens. So Tampa Bay on that, I am going to take, the minus 3.5 on them and the over on this as well.
Okay.
All right. Well, we were talking about the comeback earlier. So this week we have the Cowboys playing the Broncos.
This is about to be a high-scoring game.
I can't wait for this game.
This is about to be a high-scoring game.
It will be.
I think Dak Prescott, if he stays healthy this year, I think he's the MVP.
He should be. I think he's had 3 straight weeks of 3 touchdown passes, no picks, dude.
He's been slinging that ball. CD Lamb's back, bro. Yeah. CD's back, man. That's freaking nuts. And he caught a touchdown last week as well. He's getting his points. Ferguson, their tight ends out there getting everything, bro. Who's their freaking running back? I'm trying to.
Javonte Williams.
Yeah, Williams has had a couple decent games. Their offense is amazing. Defense, dog shit. But, their offense is...
They did finally get a turnover. They got a pick 6 finally.
That's true.
It gets Mariota's ass.
Yeah, that is true. And that's actually a good point. They came out and kind of shocked the world against Washington. Washington's offense, or their defense is just old. Their whole defensive line is damn near 30, 40, range. As I was saying, I think this is going to be a very interesting game. Denver's defense has been looking really sharp. And with seeing how Bo Nix is coming out there and really slinging the ball, Cortland Sutton's getting the ball, their defense is holding offenses back. So I'm going to take Denver on this game. Oh. It's going to be a close game. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a shootout. It's going to be whoever has the ball last, and it's going to be a last-second touchdown, I bet. I think it's going to be a lot closer of a game than people are thinking. Over-under is 51 points. I'm going to take the over on this, to be honest with you.
Smart man.
When it comes to the spread, I'm definitely going to take Denver's 3. I'm definitely at the -3. I think they're going to come out there, and I think it's going to be a touchdown. Is going to be the difference in this game.
Okay.
So I'll take that.
I like Dallas in this game.
Ooh,
I'm taking
Another
Dallas's spread at +3. George Pickens is playing amazing too.
He is.
He seems better than he did back in Pittsburgh. But now that he has a good quarterback in Dak Prescott, who's just playing out of his mind, like you were saying, their running game's looking good too. Mm-hmm. What's pretty impressive is like they've played with 9 different offensive linemen so far through the first 7 weeks of the season, and they're having a good run game. They're pass blocking really good. Over under on this one for sure. Like Denver does have a good defense. They have a great defense, but Dallas's offense is just going to have too much firepower to it.
They're nasty, bro.
So I'm taking the over on this one. The only reason why I'm not taking Dallas at money line is just because, there's a small chance that this bullshit could be tied.
You see how he's like, wait, whoa.
Just in case.
I like them losing by 3, though, Dallas.
This is a very, what's his name? Josh Pate siding you right here. Yeah. If he's always like, he'll push him like, yeah, I'm going to bet this. But
we're taking the
There's
spread.
always a chance.
We're taking the spread for safety precaution.
Okay.
Best offense in the league, Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott, MVP of the league.
I agree. To be honest with you, if he stays healthy and plays the whole season, if they make the playoffs, I think he gets MVP.
You've talked about Josh Allen being MVP.
He was MVP last year.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So then next up we have the Titans playing the Colts.
Do the Colts win by 15 or more points? That's what the spread was at when I wrote this down.
That's pretty nasty. Yeah. That's pretty disgusting, to be honest with you.
They most likely will, but I don't have the balls enough to take a spread that big, to
I
be
don't
honest
either.
with you, dude. So I would take money line on this one, even though it's not going to win you shit because it's -1,400 on the odds.
14? Dude, I saw that. I was like, damn.
Yeah. I'm like, y'all got 4 digits on this one, bro.
You usually see like minus like,
Right.
300, 400, 150.
Couple hundred.
1,400? It's like, damn.
Embarrassing, dude.
Yeah.
Indianapolis
just
is
sad.
Indianapolis, bro. If they keep going on this little streak right now, dude, they're going to be the number 1 team in the conference for the whole entire season, it looks like, and they might get that home run. I know we're talking really prematurely right now, but they could get that first round bye, bro.
I mean, to be honest with you, it wouldn't surprise me at all with this right now.
The over-under's at 47.5. I would take the over on this one just because they've been scoring at will. Mm-hmm. They feel like they never punt the ball. They're either kicking a field goal or scoring a touchdown. Like we were saying with Jonathan Taylor earlier, has been getting multiple touchdowns every single week. Warren, their wide receivers are taking off.
Pittman's been catching a bunch of shit too. Yep.
And then Tennessee with an interim head coach already before week 8. That's never a good sign. There's no chance there's no chance they could win this game. I will be so shocked if they do.
Tennessee would catch on fire, bro, before that
They
shit. It's not going to happen,
They
dude.
have some like dark magic to win this game.
It's so bad, dude. And like what sucks about this is like we're Jags fans, right?
I know.
And we're new to getting some actual wins in this season. Like we have an expectation of a certain amount of wins this season, right? Yeah. For a while there, we would be happy if they won 1 game in the season. And Tennessee's the new Jacksonville Jaguars. Like they are just getting their asses beat. Nothing is cohesive. Cam Ward he's about to waste his talent for 3 years while they're doing a rebuild over there. It's bad. It's so bad. I think Indianapolis definitely wins this game. I'm not touching that spread either because, man, 15 points.
Because you never know. They could score some garbage touchdown at the very end.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they take
cover their fucking spread.
They take Indiana Jones out for the whole fourth quarter, and the whole it's all second, third string defense out there just to get some play out there. Mm-hmm. I think Indianapolis runs away with this game. 47.5. I don't even know if I'm going to take that. I'm going to take the under on that, to be honest with you, because I think Indianapolis is going to get up 3 touchdowns. If they hold it till the fourth quarter, they're up 3 touchdowns. They're taking everybody out, and they're just going to say, fuck it, see what happens. Not touching that spread. 15 points is ridiculous.
15's a lot.
That's a lot. I wish I was that confident.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Well, in a completely different side, the next one should be interesting. It's the Packers playing the Steelers.
This is going to be an interesting game. Mm-hmm. I have an interesting stat for you. If the Steelers win this game, Rodgers will be the 4th or 5th player in NFL history to beat all 32 teams in the NFL.
Oh, shit.
So there's history riding on this game. There's history riding on this game. So this is one I have the winner blank. This is going to be a tough game.
You didn't choose one?
I'm so torn on this one, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Because Pittsburgh, shut up. What's the over under on it? Or it's plus 135 to minus 165. It's a close game, dude. Mm-hmm. This is a super close game. I think I'm I think I'm going to take Green Bay on this. I think I'm going to ride with Vegas on it, dude.
It's probably a smart thing to do.
I mean, the running game, Jordan Love is also a good little runner. They have some wide receivers, some newer guys out there that are catching the ball really well. I think they're a little bit more cohesive than I would say Pittsburgh is currently. Green Bay's defense also is really good. What's his name? Micah Parsons got, 2 or 3 sacks last week. He's kind of starting to come alive, even though Pittsburgh's defense is looking good as well. The Watt brothers finally starting to get some shit going. I am taking Green Bay on this game. I had to wait till game time decision.
I understand.
Over under on it is 45.5. I do take the over on that one. And when it comes to the spread on this, I have 3. I'll take Green Bay -3.
I'm taking Pittsburgh.
I knew we were going to
3.
disagree on this one.
Yep. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to beat his old team that he played for 18 years for, which is a crazy stat.
Won a Super Bowl with them.
Where he beat the Pittsburgh Steelers when he won that Super Bowl. So
that's right. So beat Big Ben.
He did. So he's going to return the favor and beat his old team. I would say if this was at Green Bay, I don't think they're winning it. But since this is at Pittsburgh, I like Pittsburgh on this one. I'm still just taking their spread, though.
The terrible towels coming out, all the yellow spinning.
And Pittsburgh, they kind of shot themselves in the foot last week against the Bengals. They let the Bengals back into that game. Rodgers threw a couple bad interceptions, but he did throw that 70-yard Hail Mary. He still got it.
Oh, dude, he
launched that motherfucker.
Long that ball.
SpaceX that shit, bro. He fucking threw it far as the fuck.
Shannon, it was crazy when they whenever someone throws you've seen it when they throw a Hail Mary, they'll zoom out the camera. I'm like, oh shit! Yeah. I'm like, and that was on the run basically. He slung that ball. He has
the best deep ball of all time, in my opinion.
That's that Brett Favre in him right there.
Yeah,
he learned that shit from the good old Favre back in his Percocet days.
Oh my god!
And what did you say you liked? Did you like the over or the under on this one?
Over.
I like the over on this one too. Just because Pittsburgh, they don't have the best defense in the world, but they'll occasionally get a stop. But Green Bay's offense is really good with Josh Jacobs and their little gauntlet of wide receivers that they have, where it's not like big name guys, but they're all pretty damn good still.
It's guys who are making their way up that most likely they'll be on another team next season, kind of thing.
So I like Pittsburgh at this one at +3. I would not be surprised though if Green Bay wins by a touchdown, but I feel like the safer on this one is Pittsburgh +3.
I agree.
So, final game of the week, we have the Commanders playing the Chiefs.
I think the Commanders should just chalk up this season. It's been bad from the get-go, really. Too many injuries. After last year getting to the NFC Championship, Daniel's rookie year, there was no way for it to really get any better because there was no chance in hell they were getting to the Super Bowl. And that'd be the only thing that would make it better this year. You know what I mean? So, I like KC in this one. What sucks for the rest of the AFC is Kansas City is pretty healthy right now. And they're looking just really good. Mahomes is playing some of the best football of his career so far, I feel like, too.
He had to put the team on his back just to get these guys, wait for everybody to get healthy. He had to do some amazing shit.
And it's at home. There's no way on this one. The spread's it's another big spread, too, -12.5.
Oof.
I would honestly take the spread on this one because the spread last week when they were playing the Raiders was just as high as this, and the Raiders didn't even score a fucking point.
That was nasty last week, dude. That was the most, that's when I was sitting there, I was like, fuck, Kansas is back.
They are back, sadly.
It's like the Patriots back in the Brady days, bro. You're just like, fuck, man, they're back. You know they're back, and it's sickening, dude. It's so bad.
Over-unders at 47.5. I like the under on this one just because I don't think Washington's going to score that many points against them.
I agree with you, man. When it comes to the spread, dude, that's scary. I will take the Kansas City spread, though, on this. Was it -5? It's -850. So Vegas knows something. And as we were saying, Mariota's back he's back in as the starting quarterback out there. Terry McLaurin is back this week.
He is.
He is back. I don't think that's going to be enough to beat Kansas City, though.
No chance.
You're taking the under on this, are you?
I'm taking the under on this one, yes, sir.
I'm going to take the over on it, to be honest with you. I think Washington's going to come out and score some points. I don't think they're going to win this game in any way, shape, or form, but I can see a quick little 14 points. McLaurin's back. Get him out there. Get him running a little bit.
Okay.
Get their running back, Bill, to start running that ball a little bit more.
Yeah, I forgot about that guy.
But Kansas City wins this game. They just have too many weapons right now, and as you said, Mahomes is just on a fucking tear. I think this is his, we're going to see, they make the little, documentary, everybody thought I was down.
You will
get the Kermit the Frog. Everybody thought we were down, and then freaking Kelsey's getting married this year. It's only fitting
for the fairy.
I don't think he's getting married this year. I think he's getting married next year.
Sorry, I don't pay attention to Taylor Swift enough. Swifties don't come after me.
You know, I read my Daily Mail on Snapchat. So.
Yeah, her news. No, it's going to be a crazy week, dude. I think it's going to be fun. Jacksonville, please get your shit together.
Get right on this bye week, baby.
Get right, man. I want to stay excited this season. There's a guy in town named Eric Dunn. I don't know if you know who he is. He does a sports podcast. He also does just a lot of like work with the Jaguars, works with the Jumbo Shrimp and all that stuff. And the big saying this year is stay calm. Stay calm, Jacksonville. We can't get too hyped because we've seen this before. That's the thing. We've had seasons where we started off so freaking hot and then lost the rest of the season.
I mean, dude, they've won 4 games already. They won 4 all of last year.
Yeah.
I mean, and they won those 4 games this year like 3 weeks ago, essentially, bro. So they could have been more.
That's true.
We just need to see them come out. We need Lawrence to be able to put that ball in a better place. We need our offensive line to really, just show some shit. And we also just need to get our play calling better, dude. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I love Liam Cohen. I'm actually a big fan of his coaching style. I love seeing all the press talks with him and, him taking accountability for certain things, even though a lot of that shit's not his fault. Our defense needs to get hungry. We need them to get back to those turnovers.
No turnovers in the last 2 games, and they've both been losses.
We can't do that. Trayvon Walker's back, even though he has the mallet hand.
That's right.
We need Allen to really get out there, man. And he's a great player. Wingard, for the love of fucking God, dude. Just start farther back.
just keep backing up, bro.
Like if it's 20 yards away from the end zone, stand in the end zone. I don't care if they get the ball in the 5. Just freaking.
He just can't really tackle either, bro. He tries to go high on guys.
He's an arm tackle guy.
Yeah.
Like you'll see him go low and just go with one arm, and we can't have that, man. And I liked him personally. Like he's made some big plays over the season and even the past couple seasons, but. We just need to see them stay hungry. We need them to not get comfortable with wins because that's when we start getting complacent and shit goes downhill very quickly. Mm-hmm. I would like to see more of the motions and more of the changing of plays on the line. Like, get some exotic shit out there. Get some John Gruden. What's the 30 spider banana?
Yeah, spider wide banana.
Yeah, get some of that shit out there. All right, Nolan, what are your... Oh, excuse me. I almost forgot. Shannon
has hers.
Shannon, what is your game of the week?
My game of the week, you'll probably be surprised, is Packers versus Steelers.
Oh,
that's a good game.
That's a good game to pick on.
Yeah, until you said you didn't have a pick.
I was going to make up his mind.
I was torn. I was torn on this one.
Yeah, so, I mean, I did tell you earlier, I think it's going to be a close game for sure.
Okay.
I think I like Steelers for the win.
Oh, okay.
I think it's his revenge game. Aaron Rodgers' revenge game.
Okay. I don't disagree with it. Like I said, this is going to be a very close game.
Yeah, the only thing against that I was considering is the Packers defense does have Parsons. Mm-hmm. So,
game changer. Yeah.
Like I said, I think it's going to be close, but I think Rodgers does pull it out. He has something to prove in this game against his old team. For sure. So.
Yeah. It's also, he's the older quarterback, one of the, more experienced, compared to Love. Love's been in the league for 4 years, 3 years, somewhere around there.
Well, yeah, because they drafted Love when Rodgers still had 3 more seasons in Green Bay and had 2 back-to-back MVPs too. So he taught him a lot of shit.
Oh, so he's been in the league longer than those 3 years. I thought he's only been in for a couple years.
He's been in for 4 or 5, I think.
Okay, my bad.
I think he's on his second contract right now.
That would make sense. Okay, my bad.
Well, even with Rodgers being an older quarterback, I also think we saw a shift in him when he went to the Steelers. Mm-hmm. It was like a revival of his old self, almost.
Phoenix from the ashes.
Do you think he likes football again since he doesn't play for the Jets? Yeah. That's probably that.
Speaking of Rodgers, did you see his offensive lineman tackle him?
That was funny, man.
And he gets up, he's like, "You can't." He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I'm old.
Yeah. Literally, he's like, "I'm 40 years old, man. Like one wrong move, I'm done."
Let's wait for that Achilles to pop again.
Oh, dude, nothing was sadder than watching that happen. I know. I remember us all texting each other in the group chat, like, "Bro, what did we just see?"
It was 2 plays into the year.
It was the most patriotic shit. He runs out with the American flag.
It was 9/11, yeah.
Oh goodness,
it was so bad, so bad. All right, so Shannon, you're taking Pittsburgh to win.
The Steelers,
okay,
yeah.
okay,
that's a good pick.
I'll throw a little bet on that this week. I need to start doing that better with you. All right, so I got some money line parlays. You got money line parlays this week?
Yes, sir. Of course.
All right. So my money line parlay, I have a 5-legger here for you. So this is the one game me and Nolan were talking about originally. Bears over the Ravens. I think this is a big pick. I think this is where you can win some extra money. Just saying. Patriots over Browns. 49ers over the Texans. Broncos over the Cowboys. Another one where me and Nolan disagree.
That's right.
And then the Bills over the Panthers. It is plus 1,685. $5 will get you $89.25.
Okay. I'll tail that one for sure. We have a couple of the same ones, actually. I have 49ers money line.
Okay.
Patriots money line. Bengals money line. I'm going to keep riding with Joe Flacco. And then I have my Cowboys at plus 3. And then our Steelers at plus 3. This is 1,200 odds. $5 get you $64.
Okay. If we the little thing behind the podcast, me and Nolan send each other's bets and we both tail each other. Yeah. Either way, just trying to get some kind of
a fucking W.
The degenerative bets, as we say. That's why we say this show. We're not the professionals. We try our best. Is what we're doing.
The degenerates.
All right. So it is National Tight End Day on this Sunday. So I had to make it fun and do a tight end bet. Okay. A tight end anytime touchdown bet this week. So I have a 4-legger on this one. I got Tucker Kraft from Green Bay coming out there and scoring a touchdown. He's been on a tear this year. I got Dallas Goedert from the Eagles, Tyler Warren from the Colts, and Jake Ferguson. Jake Ferguson plays for the Cowboys.
He's due for,
sir. And this is a big one this week. If this hits, I'm going to be pretty hyped.
You're going to retire?
No, I'm not going to retire. I wish. It's plus 5,117. $5 gets you $260.83.
Okay, fuck yeah.
Let's do it.
Tell that one as well. I threw in one. I'm going to make another one too, but I just threw one tight end for this one I have right here. I like Hunter Henry for the Patriots.
Oh, really?
Just how Drake May's been only throwing like 2 or 3 incompletions all game. Like he's playing out of his mind.
Yep.
And then I do think with the Bengals, how Joe Flacco's just going to be throwing hella touchdowns. So I'm going with T. Higgins to get one of them. Saquon Barkley, this is your week, bro. You need to score.
It's the comeback
Fuck that tush-push bullshit. We need Saquon Barkley to score.
It's real.
Then CeeDee Lamb, since he returned last week, he played amazing. And he's going to have a really good game against the Broncos in Denver this week. This is a plus 2,700 odds. $5 gets you 138.
Okay, we got some good anytime touchdowns.
Ones, yeah. I like your tight end one a lot.
You like it?
Good, yeah.
I was looking over the bets and I was like, these are the main guys I see almost every damn week get a touchdown. So I think, and especially whenever the Dallas Goedert one, you know that little bullshit where they do the fake tush push and they just toss one out to him real quick. That's destroyed so many of my bets. It's made me so freaking sad.
I know, bro.
Like when we think freaking Hurts is going to run one in, or Saquon, whenever we always bet on him to get a touchdown, it makes me sick when they run
If I was Saquon, dude, he seems like he doesn't even he only cares about winning, and that's how it should be. But bro, I would be bitching to give me the ball, dude.
You know these guys are saying a lot more shit than what they say to the media, bro.
That's true.
They do this shit because they're media trained and they can't say what they really want to fucking say. And one last thing. So obviously this is a football podcast, but there has been a big thing that has shook the sports world. The NBA, buddy.
Oh yeah,
a bunch of people are getting picked up by the FBI for some illegal sports gambling out there. So if you're an athlete out there, don't do it. Don't freaking do it.
Not worth it.
Terry, let us know when you are, so we'll bet the over.
Yeah, right. Terry Rozier had to pay $6 million to get out of jail today.
That sucks.
$6 million.
It's those player props, man. He was addicted. He was turning the ball over himself.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy to see, man. And apparently the mafia is involved, all kinds of other shit. Like people are getting threatened, like families and kids getting taken, and all this kind of stuff. They were talking about how there's certain poker games that these guys would set up, and there was literally the table was X-rayed basically, and you could see the cards from the bottom, so you know who had what and all this kind of stuff. A lot of cheating out there. The Terry Rozier videos of him throwing the ball away or airballing a three. Yeah. I'm like, So there's gonna be more stuff coming out. You'll probably hear about me and Shannon probably talk about on the Who Are You this week and some other stuff. But it's kind of wild to see. So if you're sports gambling, you can do it legally.
And they did that on essentially NBA's opening night and just kind of sabotaged everything.
Well, no one's gonna trust that shit, man.
Nobody is, yeah.
And that's the thing is obviously this is a sports gambling show. We talk about it. but we do it through Florida where it's legal.
I mean, it's legal, but yeah.
Yeah, I would say we have we don't do like DraftKings or anything like that. We're all Hard Rock. Shout out to Hard Rock. Give us a sponsorship whenever you're ready.
We love you, Hard Rock.
We do love you, Hard Rock. And I should probably own stock by now. The amount of shit we fucking lose on that app.
Well, the other thing is you guys aren't players or coaches currently in the
true.
NBA.
Yeah.
So we're not throwing games and shit.
Yeah.
I wish I was a freaking athlete out there, be able to make some money. These freaking college players out there making millions of dollars.
And like you said too, the college players are now allowed to bet on professional sports.
I did see that. That's pretty weird. I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest with you.
Weird,
I think that's going to cause issues, and I think they're seeing the money rather more than what they're seeing, like what's going to happen to the sport with what they're doing. And obviously, that's what all these people care about. They care about the money coming in, kind of thing. But we'll see. But I thought this will be an interesting week. I like your game of the week, the Green Bay and Pittsburgh game. I think we'll see who comes out on this. Yeah. Apparently, I'm the only one who thinks Green Bay is going to win this game. So we'll see.
I mean, I really hope Green Bay does great because I have their defense and I have Kraft on my fantasy team. But that gut feeling, got to follow it.
I gotcha.
Well, this is kind of like a few weeks back when you picked the Panthers over the Cowboys, and me and Connor were like, "Oh, there's no chance they do." So this might be Connor's turn to be right. So
That's
hopefully
true.
not. It's fucking right.
If they are right, just only Pittsburgh only lose by 3.
Only by 3.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, that was week 8. Our recaps are looking over everything. Let us know if you guys are going to follow the bets in the show. Leave a comment on YouTube. Leave a comment on any of our social channels. All the stuff on, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, all that fucking shit. Go on there and just leave a comment. Let us know what you guys are thinking about our bets. And if you guys are betting with us, make sure you guys send me your bet slip on social media. I'll post it up on the story. Want to get involved with you guys as much as possible. Pretty much with everything. We want to hear what you guys got to say. Tell us we're a little stupid. It's fine.
We can take it.
Also, shout out to all the people on TikTok. TikTok's been loving our content lately, so we appreciate you guys going on there and liking. We posted a video the other day of why ESPN hates the Jaguars, and to this day, that was like 3 or 4 days ago, you guys are still commenting on that. So, like I said, guys, make sure you guys leave a comment, a like, a follow, subscribe, whatever you guys need to do to help support us. It's free. It helps us out, so please do that. It's going to be at Who Are You Pod for everything on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all those normal spots. It's going to be Who Are You Podcast. You guys will be able to go to our playlist, look up Degen Bets on there, be able to find all of our video side of this show. And thank you guys again so much for checking us out. Again, I'm Connor.
I'm Nolan.
And I'm Shannon.
And this is Degen Bets, and we'll see you guys next week.